All right, I realized this week I totally fucked up and I didn't tell the Dirty Perogies story for just shit my mom did, this segment of the podcast. And I got more than one story to even tell this week. Because, like, we all know I've started calling my mom Loopin' Louie or Loopin' fucking Louie because she's just cuckoo. And I just don't know what to do with her some days, you know what I mean? But this week, Loopin' Louie was up on a fucking ladder. She's okay, you know, worst comes to worst, she's got to go get an x-ray. She maybe, you know, broke her fucking arm. I've broken both my wrists. I'm okay. Like, look at my nose. It's permanently fucking broken. I am okay. I can still breathe. That being said, my fucking Loopin' Louie of a mother fell off a fucking ladder this week, and she's all fucking banged up. So we're going to be a little bit, you know, easier on the motherfucker this week. That being said, this one time, though, when I had moved out from fucking my parents' place, my friends would still come over and, you know, drink or, you know, party there to a degree. And, you know, it went on for a little while, but not like all the fucking time, right? But my buddy Nick's there one day, and my mom had made some fucking pierogies for dinner and some other food. I don't know anything else, but my mom, like, never, like, wipes down a fucking countertop in the kitchen. There's always, like, leftover food remains. You know, it's not like how when my stove is dirty, when I'm, you know, mixing some sauce, it splashes everywhere, and it's like, okay, well, I'll wipe the stove top later. It's not like I'm gonna be plating on the stove, you know what I mean? The counters are clean. The table for where we eat our dinner is clean. My parents' place, not so much. So my buddy Nick, he's like, yeah, Denise, you know, sure, I'll have some fucking pierogies if you're cooking something up. You know, when you get kind of hungry, you're drinking, you're like, you know, okay, I'll lower my standards, but, you know, I better get some grub in here. I'm going to be just bleh from the booze. So, I guess at some point when my fucking mom is making these pierogies, one of them fucking slips out of the pot onto the fucking dirty countertop, and mom kind of tries to, like, you know, look and see if anyone noticed, and Nick saw it out of his peripheral as she's fucking plating Nick's, you know, fucking bowl up, and she's like, here you go, Nick, here's your pierogi. He's like, no, Denise, I know that ain't fucking no pepper on that fucking pierogi. You picked that fucking goddamn less than 5 second rule, dirty ass, wet fucking pierogi off of the fucking dirty ass countertop, and you're trying to defeat it to me. And I completely have sympathy for Nick in that situation. Like, my mom's handling of food is questionable. Like, goddamn, like, I'm surprised I never got botulism growing up. And fun fact about the 5 second rule, it's more like 1/8 of a second before you have over 600 different pieces of bacteria on your food if it touches the ground, and that's if it's dry. If it's wet or rolls, that number multiplies drastically. So, yeah, the 5 second rule is a fucking myth at best. That being said, this was a nice little short for Just Shit My Mom Did segment that was missed out of this week's podcast. I'm finding right now the audio will probably be a lot better when I use my cell phone like I am now. I just prefer to upload things off of my computer for the editing. I have a headset for that, so I promise you, the listener, that my podcast will sound a lot better moving forward. When I look this way or I do something animated, my voice isn't going to go, you know, cut out and sound like this and back to sounding like this and back to this. I really feel bad for you, the listener, I would hate to listen to my own podcast when it sounds like that. So, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the story. This is Just Shit My Mom Did, or just out of my mother's basement and into your heart, blasting off again. I'll see you guys soon. A new episode will be up this Saturday. Stay tuned. Nothing more than that. Take care.